In this lecture, we want to declare a T-array which will keep track of our uStaticMesh components, the pedal components. Then we want to create a function which will handle the destruction of a single pedal component every time that function is invoked. For an exercise, you may want to try and set this up by yourself before you watch the video. To begin, we want to keep track of our pedals, so that if we destroy one, we can keep track of how many we have left, and for that we can use the T-array. The T-array is very flexible since we can use it just like a stack. We can push elements into the array just like we can push something on top of a stack. We can also pop elements from the stack. To begin, I will create a T-array called pedal array. This will be a T-array of pointers to the type uStaticMesh component. In the constructor, we can now push those pedal components into the pedal array. This will now represent the same stack that we will see with our pedal pawn. The T-array is very handy in this way since we can use it to fit nearly any situation, in this case a stack. I will build that just to make sure that we don't have any errors. Next, we need to create a function that will handle the destruction of those pedals in the T-array. This will be a public function since I want to call this from another class, the GameMode class. We will set up the GameMode class in an upcoming lecture. I will declare a function called handlePedalDestruction. Quick actions and refactorings, and create the definition. Navigate to that in the source file. In this function, we want to check if the pedal array is empty or not. We have this function EsEmpty, and that will return true if the array is empty, and so it contains no elements. So if it is not empty, then we want to destroy a pedal. How can we do this? Well, we have the pointers to those pedals in the pedal array now, so we can pop the top pedal off of that stack using the convenient pop function. Now, if we were to test this in the beginPlay function, for example, the pedal will not be destroyed. We simply remove the pointer from the array, but the pop function will actually return a pointer to that popped element, so we can use this sort of syntax to invoke a function on that. The function we want is destroy component, very easy to find. That is, of course, if IntelliSense catches up, otherwise we need to search the documentation for a suitable function. The destroy component function will unregister the component, remove it from its actor's component array, and mark it for destruction. For readability, and to ensure we actually have a pointer to that popped element, we can do another check like this. Create a pointer to uStaticMesh component named popped element. We can also pass in true for the pop function, but that is the default argument anyway. If we have a pointer to that popped element, then destroy the component. I will build that to see if we get any errors. We're actually going to stop here. We will continue in the next lecture. But of course you can test the functionality in the beginPlay function if you want.